Hi there, my name's Seth, and today I'm going to be talking about some of the UN Sustainable Development Goals and how we can tackle them using technology that's available to us today and hopefully coming in the future. The first goal that I want to talk about is goal number 2, which is zero hunger. And I think this is such an important goal to have because every single person in this world needs food. It's what keeps us going, and it's going to keep us going for a while as long as we have enough of it going to everyone. The first thing that I want to talk about is that world hunger is on the rise. It was going down, but the pandemic showed that a lot of people are food insecure. They don't have access to nutritious food, or they don't have enough food for everyone there. This is frightening, frankly, because I haven't personally ever experienced hunger. But there are people around this world who know what it's like to be hungry. And if we can make that, something that nobody has to experience ever again, that's going to make the world a better place. So, some of the technologies that we can use to actually improve access to food would include vertical farming or hydroponics. This allows you to take a small amount of land and actually grow a humongous amount of food on it. As we can see in this picture, they're using these shelving units basically to grow all types of food. And this isn't something that has just come around recently. People have been using hydroponics for years. Even in the ancient world, the hanging gardens of Mesopotamia were, in fact, hydroponics. And with new industrial techniques, we can really improve the output of food. But the output of food isn't always the biggest thing about tackling hunger. We can use AI to actually improve where food needs to go. Something that's so big these days is food waste. We produce all of this food and it just goes in the trash. This is wasted money, this is wasted effort, wasted resources that could be used to feed people. Using AI, we can tackle issues in the supply chain by making sure that demand is meeting the supply and it's actually getting to places before it can spoil. For my next goal that I want to talk about, it's the Sustainable Development Goal number 7, which is the access to safe and reliable energy. Energy is something that is keeping our world going and actually making industrialization across the world possible. Without enough access to electricity, certain businesses just can't exist. You can't really work around an outlet not being on. So as we can see, world energy consumption is growing at a rapid rate. This is due to the overall increase of industrialization across the world. Third world countries that are getting built up and are having a bigger demand for business and even residential electricity. And we can fill these goals in a variety of ways. As we can see, the biggest uh, energy sources these days are from non-renewable resources such as oil, coal, natural gas. And if we're trying to make these sustainable goals sustainable, we can't use non-renewable resources. So I'm going to be talking at length about different renewable resources. So the different types of renewable resources that we have are the big ones such as hydroelectric, solar, and wind. So hydroelectric is everything from using dams to spin hydroelectric turbines to produce electricity, or even using wave capture technology where they put these machines in the ocean that capture the energy from waves. Solar energy is pretty straightforward. We're using solar diodes to capture the energy radiating from the sun. And wind, we're doing the same thing, but for wind, we're just spinning these engines and getting electricity from them however we can. Two smaller renewable resources that I want to talk about are geothermal. This is lesser known, but if you tap into the Earth's crust at a certain length, you can actually heat up electricity with the residual heat from the Earth's core. This is great. This will provide free water for a lot of people, like or heated water, pardon. And that heated water can also be used to create electricity for communities. And biomass, I'm not as big of a fan of biomass as it is out there, but most of the times you are still creating a lot of carbon by using biomass. Biomass is certain things such as ethanol that we use to essentially create a gas. So it's a type of alcohol that we can burn, and that burning does create carbon. But all of these other renewable resources do not create carbon when in use. And that's it. I hope you guys have a great night.